So I recently did a short on a post I found across online of Ultimate Gohan defeating Kid Buu and pretty much expressing why Ultimate Gohan would pretty much decimate Kid Buu. And there was a lot of debates in the comments. And I did multiple videos on this, but this is a if you look at this thumbnail, you'll see this is a screenshot from the episode in translation of Goku telling Vegeta that they don't stand a chance against Super Buu, even if they released all his powers from Gohan and Gotenks and Piccolo that he had inside. There's still no match for him. Now, people don't understand when it comes to Super Buu and Goku's fight with Kid Buu, Goku never fought Super Buu. And for good reason, because Goku knew he never stood a chance, even from sensing Super Buu's power from the other world while they're watching Gohan and Gotenks and all these people fight against him. Goku already knew that he stood no chance against Super Buu. And even now, after the fact, when they're inside Buu's body, after even having a brief engagement against Buu with Gotenks absorbed, he still knew he didn't stand a chance. And at this point, when they get out and they release the Fat Buu from Super Buu's body, and he changes back to his original form, which is Kid Buu, Goku and Vegeta feel like they can take him on at this point. But at this point, we have people like the Supreme Kais. They're afraid of this Buu because this is the Kid Buu that they remembered, who pretty much took out most of the Kais, which wasn't really that many of them at the time. It was just really the ones with the different quadrants, like, the Southern, West, and all these other Kais in the Grand Supreme Kai. And this is the Buu that they remember. But the thing is, we're pretty much getting that at this point, they're saying he's the most dangerous. And we see right off back why. Because he's pretty much very chaotic and irrational. He decides to unleash a devastating beam where they're thinking like, what's going on? He's going to blow up the whole planet. And he even blew himself up along with this blast. But due to his regenerative abilities, Kid Buu was able to survive his own destruction from his own blast. And that's saying a lot about how chaotic he is. But then again, when you can regenerate, then it doesn't matter if you're doing attacks, because you know you won't die at the end of the day, and that'll just play into your abilities. Same thing as Cell blowing himself up and not knowing if he was going to survive his own self-destruction. But if you know you're going to survive it, then it's not really a attack at the end of the day. Now, the thing to this is that Goku fights Kid Buu, and never has he stated, or anyone stated, that Kid Buu was the strongest. And this is something that has never been mentioned in any guidebooks and show episodes. Maybe Goku saying that this is the strongest person that he fought, which is understandable because Goku only fought Kid Buu and Fat Buu and briefly engaged against Gotenks Buu as a defense, not really trying to fight him because it's like he knows he can't stand up to him. It's like Goku saying Jiren is like the strongest person he fought up to the Tournament of Power when he just fought against Beerus in Battle of Gods, and also he trains with Whis on a daily, where we know Whis is way stronger than Jiren. But ultimately, Goku already knows this, and the strongest person that he can actually have a match again and fight is pretty much Jiren at that point. So the same thing with Goku fighting Kid Buu. He's fighting Kid Buu, and he's impressed because this is Kid Buu's power without any help. No absorptions, no nothing. And Goku kind of respects this. That's the reason why he decides not to use fusion against Kid Buu, because he's using his own power and is respecting this fight. But ultimately, Goku did feel like he had a chance to defeat Kid Buu if he had his power. Now, Goku was dead for 7 years, and he trained and he achieved Super Saiyan 3. He didn't know that it was a drawback when he came to life, because the infinite stamina, or pretty much not getting tired when you're not alive at this point, he didn't understand that drawback and thought he could just power back up and be at full strength. But that was not the case. Now, if Goku was in his spirit body at this point, he would have probably been able to stand up much longer against Kid Buu, but he still needed help because he clearly ran out of ki faster than what Kid Buu had at the time. But seeing that Goku getting the wish and being powered up back to number 1, this definitely helped him. So this is also another insight to their match. But Goku still had help in this fight, which is the reason why Goku wants a rematch so bad against Kid Buu, because he felt like he wasn't strong enough to fight Kid Buu on his own accord, which he wasn't, because he was not prepared to fight him in his alive body and not his spirit body. So ultimately, Goku, even in his spirit form, knew that he wasn't a match for Super Buu. And people are not getting this through their head. No matter how many different statements that's added in the anime compared to the manga, Goku knew he was never a match for Super Buu at all. Even in his spirit body, where his stamina and durability was much more higher. So people got to just get this into their head and understand, even when you see the statement of Goku telling Vegeta that, they don't stand a chance even if they get out this body. So they have to figure out a plan to how they're going to stop him.